The pizza at Sorrento's and Royal Caribbean slaps. Okay, like I don't know where they got the cheese. I don't know who seasoned it. I don't know like what's going on in the kitchen in Sorrento's. But that pizza is so good. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to our channel, Finding the Forresters. If this is your first time stopping by, thank you so much. I hope you decide to stick around and subscribe. If this is not your first time, thanks for continuing to come back and kick it with us. So in today's video, I wanted to share my perspective from my recent Royal Caribbean cruise that I went on. A lot of you have subscribed since watching that video, so welcome, welcome, welcome. If you have not seen it, I'll be sure to link it in the description box down below. Why I wanted to do this video is because I've been on several Carnival cruises, and this was my first Royal Caribbean cruise. And I know that when I first started cruising several years ago, I wanted to know which cruise line should I start with, which cruise line may be the best fit for me. And you know, some people as they go on cruises, they get their favorite cruise line and they kind of stick to it. Some people want to try different cruise lines to kind of see what the differences are, and some people just don't know where to start. So, you know, there are always different types of cruisers. So hopefully this video will be useful to you as you are either deciding on your first cruise what cruise line to go with, or if you are an avid cruiser and you're just trying to figure out, okay, do I want to try something new? So of course, this is my experience. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion. So let me hop right into it. So first I'll go over music. For me, Carnival wins here. Just for the type of music I enjoy, even down to the selections for karaoke. The group that I went with, we wanted to get up and just have a good time and go karaoke, and we went to look at the catalog, and there was literally nothing that was speaking to us to want to perform. So if you like more kind of the R&B, hip hop, if you're into more of the get the party going type of entertainment, Carnival is definitely the winner there. If that's not important to you, then hey, fine, Royal Caribbean. It was never a case on Royal Caribbean where I just hated the music, where I was just like, oh my gosh, what is this? But I never felt like I wanted to get up and dance or anything like that. Even to the point of Carnival has its own separate kind of club. Whereas Royal Caribbean, they have parties that they do. And this may be different depending on which Royal Caribbean cruise you go on. But I went on Freedom of the Seas, and what they did was they didn't have a separate club per se, but they would transform the main entertainment center where they would do kind of the ice skating and stuff like that. They would transform that into a club atmosphere. So they did give you that opportunity to party, but it just still wasn't the same that experience I had for Carnival. Same thing with kind of the sail away parties and the other entertainment. That stuff for me, Carnival all the way. The sail off party is kind of just a little more hype and fun. The music selections, like I said, from the type of music that I enjoy, I liked for Carnival more as well. And just in terms of like, if you want something to do where you want to get up and dance and things like that, I enjoyed Carnival more. Now, you might differ in your opinion. Let me know your opinion down below. It's completely okay to differ in the opinion of me. You might like a different type of music. You might like a different vibe. But for me, for music, Carnival wins. Entertainment, which is a related category. This one, it depends on what type of entertainment. So for the comedy shows and stuff like that, comedy shows, karaoke, like I said, the sail away party, all that, Carnival. But I thought that Royal Caribbean had better options in terms of the type of shows that they put on. So they have a whole ice skating rink in there, and I just think their shows are a little bit more elaborate or kind of well thought out, or just the idea of having an ice skating rink, period. It just trumps the Carnival kind of shows. But again, you know, both of them have good shows. I do think that some of the shows I like on Carnival, but they have some similarities. So like they have like the Love and Marriage show I really love from Carnival, and they have one similar at Royal Caribbean too, I believe, but I did not go to that, so I can't really compare and contrast that particular show. But I do love going to that at Carnival. And Carnival has kind of like the adult kind of game section. I forgot what it's called, but I enjoy doing that at Carnival too. But in terms of like the entertainment, in terms of like the singing shows, the dancing shows, the ice skating, that type of entertainment, I'm gonna give it to Royal. Next category is kind of like the sports bar, sports lounge. Hands down, Royal. Now, I haven't been on the newest ships for Carnival yet, so maybe they're going to improve on that, on those. So maybe the sports bar on the Celebration and the newer ships are more thought out. But Royal has the Playmakers, and then they have another kind of sports bar section. It's like all embedded. It's like a big arcade, pool hall, bar, all of that, where you can go and watch the games, you can get food, so I thought that that was really well laid out and planned by Royal. So I'm going to give it to Royal for the sports lounge, sports bar. Yeah, I think Royal has it on that one. What's next? Drink package. So I will say that it's definitely an investment to do the drink package on either of the cruise lines. So drink package, in terms of whether a drink package in general is worth it for you or not, just depends on kind of how much you drink, what you're taking advantage of, you know. And then remember that it's not just alcoholic drinks. It includes water, sodas, coffee, stuff like that. But the reason that I'm going to give it to Royal Caribbean for the drink package is because when you go to their private island, Coco Cay, their drink package is honored there. Whereas some of the Carnival private islands, when you get off on the island, if you bought the drink package in Carnival, you can't use it. So when you go to Half Moon Cay, when you go to kind of their ports, their private ports, they don't honor their drink package, which I don't understand why they don't do that. Like if Half Moon Cay is your private island and you're going to offer a lunch there, if somebody purchased the Carnival drink package, I think the Carnival should honor it on Half Moon Cay. They don't. That's their choice and everything. But for that reason, I'm going to give it to Royal Caribbean. I bought the drink package on Royal Caribbean. When we went to Coco Cay, we were able to just drink there and didn't have to pay for anything. So Royal Caribbean for the drink package for that reason. Let's see. Casino. I'm not really a slots person. I'm a tables person. I love playing roulette. And so I think I just had a similar experience at both casinos. I think they're tied there. There was nothing that stood out to me that made me give one cruise line the upper hand on the casino. You know, the roulette table looked the same, performed the same. You know, you can still get drinks. You know, they come up to you to ask you if you want drinks. The service at the casino was similar as well. There's a bar in the casino, stuff like that. So they both kind of were similar there. Aesthetic. This one, I'm going to give the Royal, but I have a caveat because I think that Carnival has caught on, and then when in their newer ships, they've started to upgrade the aesthetic. This is our travel channel, but I also have my own separate home decor interior design channel on YouTube. And so this is probably one that's just very personal to me because I'm just passionate about kind of design and how things are laid out, the design, the lighting, the colors used, how different lighting and paint colors and furniture and all that elicit different moods. So I pay attention to a lot of that stuff. So I'm going to give it to Royal, but I do think that Carnival is starting to take this more seriously in their newer ships, and they don't look outdated. They look kind of, you can tell they look more sleek, a little more modernized, stuff like that. So I think that Carnival's improving in that aspect, but right now Royal Caribbean wins with the aesthetic. Even with the kind of lounge areas, they have a little bit more of those. Again, Carnival's doing better in the newer ships, so we'll see in the coming years if that kind of levels out, if it still goes to Royal. Okay, for food, I think that I like different things about different cruise lines for the food. So what I mean by that, I think the general dining hall food is kind of similar on both. Like, you're not gonna go there and have 5-star dining in the general dining room. Like, that's just not, like, if you're going on a cruise and you're expecting it to taste like a Michelin star restaurant or a 5-star restaurant or something like that, then just manage your expectations. You know what I mean? Of course, they have specialty dining on both of the cruises, and I don't feel like I can give a fair assessment on giving Royal or Carnival a preference on that, because I did not do enough specialty dining on either of the cruise lines to give that assessment. Like, if I've gone to the Royal Caribbean Steakhouse and the Carnival Steakhouse, then I would give you my preference on which one, but I haven't, so I'm not going to speak on the specialty dining piece. I can speak on the pizza though. The pizza at Sorrento's and Royal Caribbean slaps. Okay, like, I don't know where they got the cheese. I don't know who seasoned it. I don't know, like, what's going on in the kitchen in Sorrento's, but that pizza is so good. Carnival pizza is cool too. Like, you know, if it's a late night, you're looking for a little bite, but I really enjoy the pizza at Sorrento's and Royal Caribbean. Let me know if you feel the same. But I also think that Carnival, for the like the Mexican cantina, Carnival, I prefer Carnivals on that. On Carnivals, it's called Blue Iguana. I can't recall what it's called on Royal Caribbean, but I ate at both of them, and I give that hands down to Carnival for Blue Iguana. I like that they have shrimp as an option at Blue Iguana. I thought the Blue Iguana's food was seasoned a little better. I mean, the Mexican cantina on Royal Caribbean, it did the job, but I think Blue Iguana beats Royal in the Mexican cantina thing. I do love Guy's Burger on Carnival too, but I didn't really go to the Johnny Rockets that they have on Royal Caribbean, and I didn't like taste any other burgers there, so I don't know if the Guy's taste better than I've been to Johnny Rockets before, kind of like just around town, but not on Royal Caribbean ship. So I know what Johnny Rockets tastes like. I just don't know what their Johnny Rockets taste like. But I will say that Carnival's Guy's Burger is included with the cruise cost already. Johnny Rockets is an additional cost. So if we're going off of that, then I'm gonna give it to Carnival because it's not an additional cost. You know what I'm saying? I do kind of want to give an assessment of their private islands, because I did go to Perfect Day at Coco Cay and loved it. I think that they thought that out really well. They have something for everyone there. They have an option for you if you want to be more luxurious and pay. If you all see the vlog, we did the upgrade to the Cocoa Beach Club, where you have to pay an additional fee, and then we upgraded to the Overwater Cabana. So totally not necessary. I think that they still really did a good job at building out Coco Cay if you don't want to pay additional. Like, if it is complimentary to just go on the island and enjoy the entertainment and the activities. There are things that come with additional costs, like the zip lining, the Thrill Water Park, the hot balloon and stuff like that. But I thought that they literally have something for everyone. They have something for the kids, the adults. They have a regular large swim up, you know, like pool and stuff like that if you want to just go up there and enjoy yourself for free. And again, the drink package is honored there. I have not been to Half Moon Cay yet, but I am going in an upcoming cruise. We're going on a cruise with Carnival coming up in April, and so I'll be able to go on Half Moon Cay and kind of see after that what the comparison is like. But some of the videos that I've seen for Half Moon Cay, in my mind, I think that Royal Caribbean Coco Cay is gonna trump it, but I don't know. I haven't personally been yet. This is just going off of videos that I've seen from other people going. So I can give y'all an update on that after we come back from our cruise that we're going on Carnival. So let me know down below if you agree with my assessment in these categories, what your preference is. It's okay to disagree. I'm totally fine with that. But let me know your thoughts. If you've never been on any of them, let me know. If you've been on a different cruise line and you think that they trump Royal and Caribbean, Royal Caribbean. If you've been on a different cruise line and you think they trump Carnival and Royal overall and you recommend I try that cruise line, let me know that too, okay? But I thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you found this useful, and I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, bye y'all.